Hey, this is me building an AI automation agency in public, using these videos as a kind of accountability to keep myself on track. Normally, I answer questions from you guys, then I go over my brand growth and then some strategy, which is just a fancy way of saying, what am I doing each day to move the ball forward? So, there are no questions, so we'll just jump right into brand strategy. So, leave a comment below the video about something about how to grow an AI automation agency, and I'd be happy to answer it, or just business in general. But up to 11 subs, 231 views, 4.1 hours of watch time. And so, yeah, slow but steady growth. Now into strategy. Yesterday, I set the overambitious goal of finishing up a lead magnet for a martial arts business consulting company, as well as doing 5 Upwork apps and doing setting up my cold email stuff to actually get running. And I'm knocking 2 out of 3, but the lead magnet took way longer than I expected, to be honest. So yeah, sent in the 5 Upwork apps first thing in the morning, and then the rest of my day was spent working on this 33 page behemoth of a lead magnet here. So yeah, this is what I spent my day on. What this is basically the deliverable after somebody fills out assessment quiz. It'll be like 3 or 4 questions. After we collect name, email, phone number, then we'll get their revenue, student count, and staff members. Then based on that, we'll sort them into one of 3 buckets, either a stage 1, stage 2, or stage 3 academy. And at each stage, there are certain characteristics that go along with a school of that size. And we know basically what are the biggest and most common bottlenecks that they need to solve in order to unlock that next set of revenue growth. So less than 20,000, usually problem with predictably enrolling students. So we would plug in what we call our enrollment engine, which is basically just a lead generation, lead nurture, and sales system so that they can consistently sign up those students. If you just nail the hammer on that, hammer the nail on that, then you should get up to 20K a month if you just get really consistent on execution there. Next, after that would be the 20 to 50K range. Biggest problems there, they're usually still struggling with consistent student enrollment, and then attrition begins to become a problem, which is just another way of saying churn, as in there are so many people leaving each month that it matches the amount that they're enrolling each month, and so their growth stalls out. So you need to really dial in on the system of enrolling students and put some member events, proper client onboarding, that sort of thing in place to solve the attrition problem. Once those 2 are solved, or at least improved, then that gets you into what we call a stage 3 school, which is the 50K plus to 100K plus range. And there, the 3 biggest problems we see are: 1, attrition is usually still an issue. We want to get that down to 4% at least. Then, on top of that, they're usually not maximizing student lifetime value. So there are upgrade programs they can put in place, ancillary sales, and other recurring things to sell their existing members to make sure that you can get the most out of each member and provide a higher level of service. Then the third thing that a stage 3 school usually has an issue with is it's usually one owner still wearing a bunch of hats, and if they go take a vacation for a couple of weeks, everything will collapse like a house of cards. So the third thing we look at is building a team to get them out of the day-to-day. So those 3 stages, the common bottlenecks, and the solutions for each stage, that's what I spent all day basically creating, writing out, and formatting into these pretty little documents here. And yeah, that was pretty much my day for today. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow I'm going to be finishing this up, hopefully get that up and running as like an actual formal ad, build out the back end automations, and then if I have time after that, we'll be back on the cold email train, bringing you guys some more make.com automations to make that whole process easier. And so yeah, all that said, I'll see y'all tomorrow.